A very good afternoon to one and all present. I, Dr. Tanushree, welcome you all to the World Creativity and Innovation Day. Innovation and creativity are vital for entrepreneurial success. They enable entrepreneurs to differentiate themselves, respond to market changes, solve problems, drive growth, take risks, attract stakeholders, and foster a culture of continuous improvement. Today, we have a very profound speaker, Mr. Sushil Shukla sir from IMT College of Management, among us to celebrate this day. He has a very rich and diverse experience of industry as well as academia. After serving for more than 10 years in Indian Air Force, he worked in reputed organizations like Reliance Infocom, Tata Teleservices, Reliance Telecom, Ericsson Global for 2 decades in leadership roles in network engineering, function of information and communication technology. He is a global and certified competency assessor through Edison. He is PMP certified from Project Management Institute, USA. He has been industry panelist for Symbiosis Pune, Noida and Bengaluru for final selection process of management students. He is lifetime learner and strongly believes in growth mindset with right blend of skill sets to stay relevant in dynamic business environment and truly aspire to create an impact through effectively contributing, mentoring, inspiring and adding value to ignited young minds so that their full potential can be realized. Heartiest welcome to you, sir. I now invite you to the dais to further proceed with the session.
Thank you so much, Tanu ma'am, for the warm welcome and the nice words. Good afternoon, everyone present here. Respected all dignitaries, faculty members, and dear students. I hope you all are excited, yes. Right? Because post-lunch excitement reduces actually. So no worries. Today it is a very special day just to celebrate because World Creativity and Innovation Day is something very essential and very crucial, very critical and very relevant in today's changing dynamic landscape in every walk of life, right? Any one of you knows why creativity is so important in today's scenario. Not only today's, of course, it has been since ancient times. Creativity is not new. Creativity is not dedicated to some domain or some specific area. Everywhere we can be creative. Be it art, be it music, be it science and technology, be it day-to-day life, because we met with so many issues and concerns on daily basis. So wherever there are problems, wherever there are issues and concerns, wherever there are challenges, as an individual, naturally we are seeking for best solution, the cost-effective solution. Why it is so? Because problems are everywhere. Since morning till we get up and we go for bed, continuously we face some or the other problems or challenges. Whether we are in traffic, we are on road, we are in class, problems are everywhere, right? It means we cannot avoid problems. Problems might be starting from individual level, to team level, to department and group level, and then if you go to corporate, it may be a business problem, it may be any kind of problem, right? So on daily basis, we encounter variety of problems. They may be simple, they may be complex, and they belong to different sectors, right? The only thing is, which is expected out of us as a smart person, to focus on solutions. Because if there is no problem, We are not required actually, most of the time. So every person, every innovation, every creativity is solving some or the other problem of the people. You take any innovation, you take any product, you take any services, it is meant for easing out the pain points of the people of the society at different levels, at different communities, right? So today day is dedicated for World Creativity and Innovation Day. Not only just national level or state level or local level. We are talking about World Creativity and Innovation Day. It means we have to focus on the problems of world level, global level. I think at global level you might be knowing that we all are having some international organizations like United Nations, International Labour Organization, International Court of Justice. So there are so many these level of organizations. How many of you have heard about Sustainable Development Goals, which are set by United Nations? They are known as SDGs, and they are 17 in number. So why at all we are having these SDGs, Sustainable Development Goals? Because the world is facing tremendous challenges due to these, 17 identified areas. And since we are claiming to be, lot of development all across different sectors, different nations, so it is our moral obligation and responsibility to address these issues at ground level. Because out of around 200 countries across the world, all are not privileged to have zero hunger, to have no poverty, to have so many issues like that. And the climate change is a global phenomenon which is really impacting each and every one of us, whether we are contributor or others are contributing. It is impacting adversely the whole world. Not only humanity, it is impacting, the living beings living underwater, even in the skies, like birds, and of course human beings. So, once we are fully aware about the world level problems, and we all are global citizens in today's world, we all are world citizens, because India has a very broad perspective towards people's problem. Like we proudly say that Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam kind of concept, which is very, very broad all across the globe. No other country is having this kind of broad concept. And this has been in our ancient times. It is not a new concept for us. So, since the problems are world level, and it is a joint effort to identify the problems and then using all creativity and innovation in our approach to solve the problems in the best possible way. And solution of the problem needs a lot of skill set, lot of tools and technology, lot of mindset and attitude towards the problem. Like how we approach to any problem, whether it is simple or complex. So you all know that what is creativity? Any idea? What is creativity? Do you think only few can be creative? Not all? These are some questions I am triggering. Because every one of us can be creative. Some of you might be more creative comparatively, that is for sure. But everyone can be creative in your approach. Because creativity is the ability to generate unique and new ideas towards solving any problem. Because solution of any problem is not just simple and single. There may be multiple solutions, there may be multiple approaches to solve any problem, right? And we have to see which solution is more fitting into easing out the pain points due to that problem. Okay, so that's why we have to go for a good and optimum decision making. Which solution is more viable, which solution is more cost effective, which solution is the best fitting to ease out the pain points of the people of the society. That's why creativity is really, really important. Okay. Innovation and creativity, how they are different? So, creativity is generating new ideas to solve the problems, and innovation deals with what? Innovation deals with implementation or execution of those ideas on ground, so that the outcome of those ideas are really meaningful, really valuable, and they are really creating a value for solution, right? Because once the value is created, so the people who are suffering from that problem, they will be eased out of that. So innovation is next step after idea generation, and through innovation, the outcomes we get, they might be applied part, they might be commercialized from the business perspective. So innovation is very, very important. Now you might be thinking, innovation can we apply everywhere? So of course, most of the sectors and areas we can apply innovation and creativity. Like why we are talking about sustainable development goals, which are set across global scenario, because there are so many problems at the global level, be it environment, be it clean water, be it green energy and clean energy, be it hunger, be it poverty, be it gender diversity and gender equality, a lot of things are there. So all those 17 sustainable development goals are serious problems which are identified by United Nations specific, organization. So once they are identified, their problem also can be solved by using a lot of creativity and innovation. That's why the relevance of discussing SDGs in today's scenario is how creative we can be to solve those problems, because still we are far behind. Due to this COVID kind of pandemic situation, the speed and pace to solve those problems are still alarming. So I think we have to sensitize each and every one to those who are responsible and driving force behind solving those problems. They must be come forward and be more effective to solve those problems, because they can't be solved overnight. It needs a lot of time. So, but only thing is, once we are sensitive enough, so automatically a solution will be speed up and the outcomes will be favorable to the addressing the problem, right? Now, idea generation, how to generate idea, there are different tools and techniques, like brainstorming session. First of all, we identify the problems, and then a specific problem we can discuss with the relevant audience in the brainstorming session, where nobody is right and wrong. Any idea can be welcomed, and based on that welcoming idea, we can analyze and summarize and conclude what can be the best fitting solution to this specific problem identified in that respective sector. So brainstorming session is one of the tool and technique where we can generate ideas, right? You all have already heard about design thinking process. So design thinking process is also a technique or process through which we solve the problems. Like our thinking approach is systematic and very, very structured and organized. Okay, so with that we can go for solution of the problem in a very systematic way, in a very structured way. So while solving the problem, the first step for design thinking is empathize. Why empathize is so important step as a design thinking process to solve any problem respective to any particular sector? Because till we understand the need of the people, till we understand the pain points of the people, till we realize and feel, it is very difficult to have the best fitting solution of the problem. That's why the first starting point is to empathize and understand the pain points of the people for which we are targeting the solution. Afterwards, we have to specifically define the problem. What is the problem? Because till we specifically know what we are going to solve, it is very difficult to focus. Because we don't have unlimited time, we don't have unlimited resource and skill, we don't have unlimited budget. Since all these things are limitations, that's why we have to be very specific to save time, money and effort. Because if you are wasting time, money and effort, it's very difficult to have a cost-effective, superior solution to the problems. Okay? Once we have defined the problem, the next step is ideate. Again, the idea generation. Generate the idea, what may be the different ideas to solve the problem. And then, based on that, we have to pick and choose the best one. Afterwards, we have to, once we have that, okay, this is the best idea possible to solve the problem, then we go for developing a prototype. If it is a product. If it is service, of course, then also we will have a pilot launch, a pilot product project, and then we will apply and see the results. And afterwards, we test and validate the results. In case we find that the test results are not exactly matching with the set goals, again we will go back, again we will review, again we will improvise things, where what went wrong, what went good. So based on those testing and validation and repeated efforts to improvise and continuous improvement based on the feedback, based on the outcomes and procedures, we will fix that this is the best fitting solution, and that can be applied and implemented, and then continuous improvement will be followed, because no solution is ultimate solution for any problem. The best solution today may not be the best solution after some time. Why it is so? Because everywhere there is a lot of dynamics happening all across. Things are so dynamic, whether it is a business environment, whether it is legal environment, whatever environment and ecosystem is there, is continuously evolving and changing and dynamics. So with that case, the solution today may not be relevant in the future to come. Or the best solution 10 years back may not be staying relevant today. The reason is very simple, that things are changing so fast. Things in the sense, even the technology and tools and techniques is changing so fast that it's very difficult to keep pace with it. Like nowadays, it's a digital world. Everywhere, the technology is involved. If you talk about artificial intelligence, if you talk about blockchain technology, if you talk about generative AI and AI, so all these things are used everywhere, even in the legal system. AI and generative AI, all those things are continuously used because there is a huge and enormous data we have to deal with. So how we can leverage the positive impact of AI, artificial intelligence, so that so many things we don't need to put efforts. A lot of automation has to happen. Automation means there is a RPA kind of system like robotics process automation, where we need to automate so many systems, like even the legal case management system, and a lot of technology is involved in the legal system where unnecessarily manual efforts are wasted, right? So we are using our energy, our time, and our, of course, speed up our legal outcomes. So overall, what I mean to say, we cannot ignore creativity and innovation in every field, whether it is legal, whether it is science and technology, whether it is management, whether it is business, even in our day-to-day life. We come across with so many problems, simple or complex. We have to be creative of it. This is the idea coming into my mind, but what may be the other alternative? What may be the other option? Maybe we have to consult with some expert or subject matter expert who may be knowing better than us. So we should be always open for alternative options or expert advice. So consulting the right person at right time to go for the best fitting solution of any problem, maybe it is individual or team or department or technology or whatever it problem, or legal system problems, right? So just to summarize, I can say that innovation is key and guiding force towards continuous development. Because as I mention everywhere that like Nokia phones, if I talk about how many of you are having Nokia phone now, I don't think anyone. Why? Because Nokia was known by its brand towards the handset, but now it's not. Why it is so? Because it could not innovate at the right time. So innovation, research and development is the key to stay relevant and competitive in the market, be it products or service. Because we are going to do business with either products or services. And service sector is even more crucial because you have to deal with human beings, you have to deal with emotions, you have to deal with attitudes, you have to deal with mindsets. So handling people is even more complex than handling machines. So it is very, very crucial to be innovative, creative, and of course empathetic. And nowadays, EQ is leading over IQ. Emotional quotient is leading over intelligence quotient. Because if you don't understand the EQ level and if you don't consider the emotional element while dealing with the people, it's really very difficult to get results genuinely. So we have to emotionally connect, whether it is our client, whether it is our customer, whether it is he or she is our colleague, our friends, our relative. So for building trust and relationship, emotional connect is the key here. So for students, those who are dealing with placements, those who are dealing with coming new jobs, or you are going to be an entrepreneur to start up your own legal firm or system, you have to be very, very careful to do sufficient market work and research work before jumping into the startup or innovation. What is going on, what is working, what is not working, because you have to learn from the best practices across the nation, across the globe, which are relevant in the Indian context. At the same time, you have to learn from the mistakes done by so many. Because both the things have to be learned, and then aggregately we have to continuously improve so that you can be a market leader once you are innovators. Because all innovators are market leaders. If they are not innovators, they can't be market leaders in any field. So that is a practical example, because in India, more than 80% entrepreneurs are failing just because they don't do sufficient market research, adequate market research. And that is the reason successful entrepreneurs or innovators are having a long-term vision, very clear about their long-term vision. They know the market, they know the competitors, and they know how to stand unique and relevant in the market, how to be competitive, how to focus only the solution of the problem of the people of the society. Business will automatically a byproduct. If you ignore pain points addressing of the people of society, you cannot stay relevant for a long term. whether it's a legal system or management or business, whatever it is. So understand the people's problem and genuinely try to solve that. Automatically, you can be a winner. You can be a market leader. So I think the relevance of World Creativity and Innovation Day is very, very essential to remind us the thought process that what should be our approach in our day-to-day life, what we should learn from the best practices and mistakes of others, and how we can continuously keep learning to stay relevant in the market in terms of a skill set and mindset. Because this right skill set and right mindset is going to drive us towards our set goals, and nobody can stop you to win whatever you are, whatever you are setting for the winners. So let me know if at all anybody is having any question related to this before I close the session. Any question? Because curiosity and question and asking question is also an art. Wherever you go, you must have a set of questions, especially relevant to the topic. Because I know post-lunch it's very difficult to generate ideas in a short while. So understanding that part. So no problem. Let us continuously focus on the focus area posed by this day, and continuously strive for wherever we are. Because as an individual, if you are doing our best, as a student, as a faculty, as an individual, if we are doing our best in terms of learning and skill enhancement, definitely you are going to contribute to the growth of Indian economy. Because ultimately, the aim of India is to generate maximum number of successful entrepreneurs all across India towards the journey of Viksit Bharat by 2047. Because this journey will not be simple. This journey will not be so easy. Everybody's contribution is highly required. Then only we can achieve this, right? So wherever you are, at least try your best to do your best. Like as a student, enhance your skills, upskill based on the market requirement, and continuously put your best effort. Because that is the only way you are going to contribute to the best possible way. Suppose you are going to join some company with the best profile and best job and best package. There also you have to contribute and perform the best. Otherwise, you won't be still relevant and you will be thrown out. There are chances. If you are performing better, you will be rewarded and awarded and so many things, incentives and everything will be there for you. The choice is yours. So you have to break your comfort zone and continuously try your best wherever you are. That will, I think, give a right message toward the World Creativity and Innovation Day, so that we have to be creative and innovative in our approach while solving simple or complex problems in day-to-day life or business or legal system, wherever we are. Because we have tremendous possibility to solve the problem in a creative and innovative way, provided we accept this, we recognize it, and continuously try for improvement. So with this, thank you so much for your time and attention. Wish you all the best. Keep learning. Thank you.
On behalf of IMT College of Law, I extend my heartfelt thanks to Sushil sir for giving us his valuable time and efforts. The session was highly enriching and thought-provoking. Thank you so much all for attending the session. Thanks all.